Well, last week we were in Acts 25, going through this long story about the life and ministry of Paul, and we're near the end of his life, really, in his ministry, and he's going through all these trials in front of governors, and he's getting beat up by mobs, and we're coming to chapter 26, where he's on trial before King Agrippa. And he resisted. We found out, John O. told us that Paul resisted the pressures of the world to compromise the gospel, even at the risk of being sent to Rome, where he would go on trial and eventually be executed. And in this chapter 26, I want us to consider the content of that gospel message that he presented to King Agrippa. It included the Apostle Paul's own personal testimony that once the lights went on for Paul, he had to stop kicking against the goads and accept the call to endure suffering for the goal of preaching the gospel all the way to Rome. So let me read for us, and I'll ask you to stand as we read this, if you're able. These are long passages, so hang in there. Acts 26, beginning in verse 1, and we're going to go up to verse 32. Excuse me, 23, not 32, 23, yeah. So Agrippa said to Paul, "You have permission to speak for yourself." Then Paul stretched out his hand